Mark, obvious question. What's it like to be back?
It's awesome. I mean, coming back and seeing all the guys, seeing all the staff that were here when I was here a few years ago, it's just great to see, and I feel really comfortable.
What was the last couple of years like in the Pittsburgh organization? Almost 100 games in the organization. What do you take away from it?
I think I got a little bit better. I think I got more mature, and I understand a little bit more what it's like to be a pro. So I'm going to come here and try to help the young guys. And I just had a great time there.
The leadership side of what you do, how do you guide in this situation like that when you've got a number of years of pro under your belt?
It's just showing the guys what it takes to be a pro. It's just taking care of your body every day and leading by example and working hard in practice.
What do you work on, the fine points of your game when you're working with the development team? Where do you hope to improve?
I think taking one of my strengths, battles on the wall, and continue improving on that. And decision-making off of the wall. I mean, it's a huge part of the game, so I try to work on that every day.
Chaz, what's been the last month like getting ready for this season?
Yeah, I think just grinding, working on all the systems and the things that we're implanting into our the way we're trying to play, and I think just coming together as a group and really just working hard every day.
Sometimes we get caught up in the day one of AHL training camp, but a lot more goes into it than that. What do you take over the summer? What do you work on over the summer in order to set yourself up?
Yeah, I think just getting the typical hockey stuff: bigger, stronger, faster. I'm just trying to bring my game to the next level here and help contribute to this team.
What does that look like for you? You go into this weekend. You got a couple of games here. You had a great year in Cincinnati last year. How do you build on that and head into this weekend to try to impress?
I think just do all the stuff that I'm good at. Just don't change up my game. Just play the way I play and just do what I'm good at. And I think just going out there competing and again doing whatever I can to help the team win.
Is there a comfort level because you have been around this team before and a few games last year, just something that gives you a little bit of an edge maybe that says, I'm not nervous about anything?
Yeah, I think compared to last year, I'm a lot more comfortable. A lot of familiar faces, but a lot of new ones too. And I think just continuing those relationships I built last year and bringing them this year and just trying to run with it.
When you look around at this team this year, a lot of changes, a lot of different faces as well. What do you see in this group and this organization that kind of has that feel about it, and what is that feel?
I think it's just that we want to win. I feel like the new guys that we brought in they compete. I think that's a big thing that I'm noticing during these skates, and the scrimmages get pretty intense, and I think just everybody wants to win, and the guys we brought in are they're dogs. They're really good.
How much do you just want to get into a game here and against somebody else that isn't wearing blue and white?
Yeah, no, big time. It's one thing competing against your own team, but it's another to see another jersey on the other side. So I think I'm ready to get the year going, and this is a good start.
John, ahead of 2 games this weekend, what do you work on today with these guys in day 3 of training camp?
Well, we want to continue to get our structure down. We want to make sure we're hard to play against in certain areas, especially our forecheck. And closing quick in the D zone. I think our guys have they've really worked hard in practice the last few weeks. They've been here for a while, and I think they're ready to get after it tomorrow.
There isn't much mystery left in what these guys can do. So is there still an assessment process that you put in the next 120 minutes of hockey?
Well, I think for a lot of the guys that are going to be playing tomorrow, it's a good opportunity for them to show where they're at, and again to show that they want to play at this level. And they've done such a great job bringing a lot of energy and jam to practices. Now they got to just go out and let it rip and then see where they're at. So it's going to be a good evaluation process for us, and it'll be exciting for them to get out there and play against somebody other than a blue and a white.
Is it also not an immediate evaluation process? It doesn't mean necessarily that whatever happens in this weekend translates into the next week. It could be months down the line.
Yeah, that's a really good point. For them, they're always being watched and evaluated, and for the younger guys, showing that they're ready to play at this level, and if they're not, the things they have to work on to be ready down the road, like you said. So it's exciting for them, but they've all come in really good shape, and again, I think everyone wants to, it feels like they can play, but at the end of the day, like, go out there and let it rip and control what you can control.
After this weekend, will you whittle it down to just one main group?
I would say so. You know, again, it's out of my job description, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to, you know what I mean? Because we're going to have to get the numbers down. You can only play with so many players. So, yeah, well, I'm sure that's going to be the plan moving forward.
Is it two separate groups today to allow some of the guys to enjoy the new Taylor Swift album?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's for. You know, some of the guys that were a little older, that have the kids, they wanted to make sure that they got a little extra sleep today.